All right, so sit down, cross the legs, and start to close your eyes. Start to bring it inward. And try to just shut out all this shit that's going on around you. I know that there's a lot going on. And start to focus on your breath. Maybe even place your hands on your heart and feel your heartbeat. Breathe deeply. Now on this inhale, give a big old inhale and imagine it's coming up to the top of your head. And then hold it. And then let it all go out. I'm just going to say good because I can't see you guys. I hope you're doing it right. So let's do it again. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. Do two more. Inhale. Hold up top. Maybe even sip in a little bit more air. Hold it, hold it. You won't die. Now let go. Good. One more. Hold it. And exhale. All right. Let's do some movement now. On an inhale, reach your arms up overhead. Exhale into yourself, into your heart. Now place your right hand on the mat and then bring your left hand up and do a little stretch over here. I hope my sides are right, but y'all can figure it out. We're all adults. Breathe here. Whew. Come back to center, arms up. Place your left hand on the mat to the side and stretch over here. Yeah, you should feel it all here. It should feel nice. Breathe. Okay, good. Come back to center. Let's do these neck things. So bring your right ear to your right shoulder. And maybe even place your left hand on the mat here. Breathe here. Ooh, okay, now the next side. Oh, I hear that in my neck. I don't know about y'all. Okay, good. Now release. All right, now we're going to come to our hands and our knees into a tabletop position. Kind of make sure that your thighs are right above your knees. I'm going to look here. And then that your elbows are right above your wrists. Okay? So we're like literally in a table. And you want to be, you don't want to be like me. You want to be able to like place, imagine that you can place something on your back. So this is our neutral back. But now we're going to inhale and arch our back and stick our booty out. And then exhale, fold in, cave in. Again, inhale, arch. Exhale, come in. And when you're coming in, you should feel it in your abs. So you're activating your midsection. Do a few more. Make sure each movement is to breath. So this is called cow, and then cat. Meow. Moo. Meow. Do a few more with your breath. And I like to kind of move. I like to get really crazy in my hips. Y'all can do that too. It feels really good. Woo! And then go the other way. Yes. Love this. Do we love it? Okay. Come back to table. And let's actually come into child's pose. So I'll explain this. I don't know the levels of everyone, so I want to explain. So from tabletop, just bring your bum to your heels and just kind of sit it. And if you can't reach, you could always put a pillow. I'm going to show you an example. You put a pillow here, and then just put your forehead to the floor. I don't really want that. Sorry. So we're back into child's pose. Just a very chill child's pose. And breathe. And you'll see. Okay, now we're going to do this fun little stretch. So I'm in child's pose. I'm doing it this way so you can see. And bring your upper body over to the right. And this is a nice stretch. But make sure that your bum is still on your heels. Breathe. Okay, release. We're back in the middle. And now we're going to the other side, which is probably your left. And just be here. Oh my goodness. One more big inhale. And exhale. Come back to the middle. I'm going to go back to my normal place. We're still in child's pose. But now activate your arms. Look between your hands. Make sure that, that your hands are like on the mat. And you want to activate your arms by taking the elbows off the mat. So you're really activating those arms. These are your downward dog arms. Okay? So we're going to go into downward dog now. So keep your gaze in between your hands. And now come back to your knees, but try to keep your arms this way. Come up on your tippies. Bring up your knees. Actually, stay here. Breathe. Feel your grounding. And now gently take your thighs up towards the ceiling. Into our first downward dog. And breathe. Maybe pedal out your feet. Do whatever you need to do. And try not to shrug your shoulders. Try to bring them towards your back, if that makes sense. Breathe. My shirt is coming off. I'm sorry. Just look over here. Okay, now, here we go. So on your inhale, reach your right leg up, but keep your hips squared. And you want to make sure that your right foot, your right toes are facing down. This is our three-legged dog. So we're going to start here. Inhale, exhale, bring it into your chest. Good. And now inhale, bring it up. And then exhale, bring it into your chest. And then inhale up. Into your chest. Woo! Inhale up. Into your chest. Try to touch your nose to your knee, y'all. Yes. Inhale up. And then hold it. And then place your foot in between your hands. Oh my gosh. And so runner's lunge. And uncurl your toes. Put your knee on the ground. And then place your hands on your hips. And let's down to the right. Okay. And put your hands up. Oh. And breathe. This is challenging our balance a little bit, as well as stretching out our hips. Now, if you're still balanced here, take your upper body over to the right and to just this little twist. Maybe place your left hand on your right knee and your right hand on your leg. With each inhale, try to twist a little deeper. And if you fall out of this, that is okay. Just come back. It's not the end of the world. Okay, amazing. Now come back to center. Place your hands on the mat. Place your knee to meet your other knee. And we're back in those activated arms, y'all, okay? So we're going to inhale and then exhale. Start to fold your elbows. See the way I'm doing it? But don't go all the way down. You're hovering. And then inhale. Yes. Okay, into downward dog. Okay. You're going to reset. I'm going to do this. My dreams to be a stripper have come true. Kidding. Okay, we're back in downward dog. Okay, so now we're going on the left side. So bring your left foot up. Square your hips. Your toesies are pointing down. This is our three-legged dog. So inhale here. We're going to do those crunches again. Exhale, bring your knee in towards your nose. And now inhale up. Exhale, curl. Inhale up. Exhale, curl. Inhale up, just a few more. With your breath. If you're not with me, that's okay. Because you're not me. We have different breaths. So I'm going to do one more. Exhale. And on this last one, try to hold it. Ooh, okay, great. Now place it in between your hands. And then place your right knee on the mat and curl those toes. And try to find your balance. And it's okay. You can move your stuff around. Move if you find this is hard to balance, move your foot over to the left. Okay, we're here. Hands on your hips, and when you found your balance, maybe bring your arms up. Breathe. Okay, now guess what? We're doing that twist on this side. So your right hand on your left knee, your left hand kind of grazing here. And breathe. Maybe sink. I like to sink into my hip. Breathe. How is everyone doing? I'm going to pretend that you're all saying, great. Okay, great. Now we're coming to the middle. And then again, you're going to put your hands on the floor and take your left knee to meet your right. And we're going to do this little vinyasa again. So inhale, and then exhale, bend your elbows. And then let's go all the way to the floor. And maybe wiggle your body. Okay, our forehead's on the floor. And then we're going to clasp our hands. So reach behind you. Clasp your hands, put them to the small of your back for a second. Maybe your left thumb is on top. And now on an inhale, peel your chest forward and move your hands back. And gaze forward. If you're feeling crazy, you can lift your feet. Locust pose. You can do it, y'all. One more big inhale. And then let it go. Place your right cheek on the floor and rest for a second. Okay, we're going to do it again. Except when you're clasping, do your right thumb on top. So here we go. Peel your chest back. And don't shrug your shoulders. You're shrugging your shoulders into your back. Imagine that there's a pencil in between that you're holding. Do we use pencils anymore? I don't know. Okay. Amazing, let it go. And now let's come back. Oh my gosh, let's come into downward dog. Meet here. Now walk your hands towards the back of your mat to your toes. And just do a forward fold. Bending your knees if you need to reach the floor. That's all good, y'all. We are not in Cirque du Soleil. Well, do we want to be? I don't think I want to be. Just hang here. I'm going to shut up. And then, if you're feeling fancy, start to try to straighten your legs. Okay. And then, very slowly, imagining each vertebrae is toppling on the other. Start to come up. Slow-mo. Your head's the last to come up. And when you are that way, reach your arms up to follow. And now dive. Exhale, fold into yourself. And now inhale into just halfway, tabletop again. Imagine you can put something here. And then fold. And then inhale, come up. Exhale, hands into chest. Okay, let's do some chair poses. So chair pose, I think that some of you know it. You're just going to pretend like there's a chair behind you, and then you're going to sit in it. I really hate this pose, but it's a necessary evil to get this booty. I'm just kidding. Okay, arms are out in front of you. And now bring your right arm underneath your left and do this little curl thingy. If your arm can do that. If not, you can just stay here. Okay, and breathe. Come on, you can do it, y'all. One more big breath. Exhale, fold, let it go. Great. Okay, inhale up. Exhale, arms into your, palms into your heart. And we're going to do it again. Sit down in your imaginary throne. And now your arms are out. Left arm is under the right. Into this. And breathe. Sit deeper. Ooh. Inhale and then exhale. Let it go. This is great, y'all. You're going to feel this tomorrow. And now pedal out your feet. Okay. Now come to the top of our mat. I'm going to go this way. I'm going to change the scenery. Can y'all see okay? Okay, I have 3 viewers. I love all 3 of you. Okay, we're at the top of our mat. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold into your legs. Inhale into your flat back. Now exhale to the floor. And now bring your right foot back, like we're almost going to do a runner's lunge. But then also bring your left foot to meet it. This is our plank. And in your plank, you want your body to be kind of like a straight line. And with your feet, kind of do like I'm doing. Come to the tippy toes and then to your balls of your feet. That sounded weird. I'm sorry. So tippies. And imagine that there's a wall behind you. And that's where you're putting your... Okay, this is a lot. So breathe here. And then come into downward dog. Okay. Exhale into plank. Breathe. Inhale, exhale, downward dog. Okay, now we're going to try to add a little vinyasa, and I'm going to talk y'all through that. I'm going to try my best. So inhale, we're into this plank again. And y'all, if this is a lot, you can bring your knees down. Like, that's totally cool, and do what we were doing earlier. But I'm going to try to teach y'all this. So we're into a normal plank. Inhale. Exhale, do that same thing with your elbows. And then inhale, bring it up to that upward dog, and then exhale, downward dog. Inhale, bring your right foot up, bring it in between your hands, and now come to put your foot down, your left foot down so that your heel aligns with your other heel. Does that make sense? And you're coming up into warrior 1. Hands on your hips at first, and then when you find your ground, arms up. Breathe. And you're on the left edge of your foot. I think you can see. Yeah. That's right. And just for fun, bring your right hand out, like we're at a 3 o'clock, and your other hand is up at 12 o'clock. And this is just to ensure that you're bending that right knee. It should be perpendicular with your arm. But if it doesn't, y'all, if it doesn't go all the way, if that hurts, this is fun. You know, do what's good for you. Okay, and once you feel like you found your perpendicularity, bring your right arm to meet the left. And breathe. Relax your shoulders. Slow down the breath. Okay, now straighten your right leg. Let's do this little flow. So inhale, straighten, and then exhale, bend. And then inhale, straighten. Exhale, bend, arms up. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, bend. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, bend. And now we're back to our clasp. Clasp your hands behind you, like we did earlier on the ground, remember? And inhale, look up, and exhale. I'm going to do it over here so you can see. We're going into humble warrior, which is this, and then exhale. You're coming into the right side of that leg with your elbows in. And the goal is your head is towards, the crown of your head is trying to go towards the ground. But if you don't make it, if you just make it here, that's cool. That's fun. And breathe. One more inhale. Exhale, bring it up. Back where we started, warrior one. And then exhale, bring your hands to the mat. Bring your right foot to meet the left. We're in the plank. Inhale, and then exhale, bend your elbows. And inhale, upward dog. And exhale, downward dog. And on this next breath, inhale, left leg up. Exhale, hand between your feet, foot between your hands. Come to the outer edge of your right foot. Look and ensure that it's heel to heel alignment. Then once you have that, come up into Virabhadrasana 1 on the left side. Arms up and breathe. And now you guessed it, we're going to do that little flow. So inhale, straighten your left leg and bring your arms to the side. And then exhale, arms up, bend. And inhale, straighten. Exhale, bend. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, bend. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, bend. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, bend. And stay. And now we're doing humble warrior on this side. So clasp your hands the opposite way. Inhale, look up. Exhale, bend into the inside of the left leg. Make sure your right leg is still very, very straight and strong. But please don't, I have some hyperextension extenders here. Don't hyperextend, okay? You know who you are. Breathe. We are humbling ourselves. We're bringing our big heads to the ground. No egos. Okay, amazing. Now, slowly try to come up without moving your legs into our warrior one. Big inhale. My heater's on, I don't know why. Okay, exhale, your hands are to the mat. We're back in our plank, but let's stay in plank. Yes. And now, let's come to our elbows. So we're in this forearm plank. And if you're not breathing like me, then something's wrong with you. So let's really hear the breath. Come on, y'all got this. You can do it. One more big inhale. Exhale, and now bring your hips to the ground. Now we're in Sphinx. I love this pose. It makes me feel like an Egyptian princess. Sorry. Okay, so stay here. Breathe. Look to the right. Inhale, exhale, center. Look to the left. Actually, look to the right and stay there. A few breaths. Come back to center, look to the left. Hello. And y'all don't do this. You want to unshrug your shoulders. You literally want to look like an elegant princess. This isn't elegant, but I know I said there's no judgment, so it's okay if you do that, but it's better posture this way. Breathe. Now let's stretch out our back. So if it feels good, if it starts to hurt, don't do it. Just stay here. But if not, start to like straighten your arms. Yeah. Unshrug the shoulders. And now maybe, just maybe, start to walk your hands back towards your pelvic area. Or towards your stomach, whatever. So this is like our upward dog, but our knees are on the floor. This should feel nice. If you're pinching, if it pinches, that's not nice. Go back to Sphinx. Breathe. Now bring your right leg up, and then exhale, bring it down. Left leg up, bring it down. Maybe both. Yes. This is called mermaid. I'm not going to do it right now. I'm not stressed out. Okay. Maybe bend again. Yes. Okay, good. Now we're going to go back into child's pose. Just really stretch out our back. And I like to do this. I like to clasp my hands and bring my elbows up. You really feel that, and maybe pat yourself on the back. You're doing so good. Okay, we're back into our activated arms. Come into downward dog. And then look forward and either jump or hop or just walk. I'm just going to walk. Just walk your feet towards your hands. We're back in this forward fold, but not for long. Chair pose. Breathe here. Now we're going to do these little twists. So hands into your heart, and then place your right elbow on your left thigh, right above your knee. Please don't put it on your knee because that can mess up your knee. We're in this twisted chair. Breathe. Sit deeper. Amazing. Come back to center. We're still in chair. And then twist to the other side, which should be the right. Placing your left elbow on your right thigh, right above your knee. Breathe. Great. Now let it go. Forward fold. Inhale, straight back. Exhale, fold. Back into chair. Oh my gosh. And now inhale, straighten your legs. And then hands into heart center. All right. We're going to do a little flow, okay? So inhale, chair. Exhale, fold. Inhale, straighten back. And then exhale, hands to the mat and come into plank. Inhale in plank. Exhale your vinyasa. Fold your arms. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Okay, now inhale, bring your right leg up and open the hip. Yeah, and maybe even bend. Not maybe, do it. Bend your leg and then start to move the hip around, the hip socket. Yes, I love this. And then go the other way. This should feel good. And now come back, square your hips, and bring your right foot in between your hands. And now come to the outer edge of your left foot. And this time, we've been doing heel to heel. Now we're going to do heel to arch. So look at your left arch, and you want your right heel to be in the center of that. I think that makes sense. Okay, and once you have that, you're going to windmill your body up into warrior two. Maybe place your hands on your hips and look at me. Try to do like this. So your body should be facing this way. Your arms are out like you're going to fight. Actually, let's do that. So rapidly move your arms. Actually, do this. Let's take the attention off the misery that's in your leg. And then come to steel and take your gaze over your right middle finger, which is hopefully right above your right knee. Breathe. Bend a little deeper. One more big ol' inhale, and then exhale, windmill your body back to the mat. Come to the ball of your left foot and bring your right foot to meet the left and do your vinyasa. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, bring our left foot up and then open that hip. Bend it. Do our little hip socket dance. Amazing. Okay, come back, square your hip, and bring it in between your hands. And again, we're on our outer edge of our right foot. And look down. We want our heel to arch. And then come up to warrior two on the left side. And then do our arms again. Still breathing, y'all. You have to breathe. And now come to still and gaze over your left middle finger. And I know you want to flip me off with your left middle finger. But stay with the breath. Okay, one more big inhale. And then exhale, windmill your hands to the mat. Coming to the ball of your right foot. Left foot to meet. Either back to downward dog or do your vinyasa. And in your downward dog, I should have said this earlier, but make sure that the distribution of weight is quite even between your feet and your hands. So you want the same amount of pressure from the rest of your body. Like you don't want to put all of your stuff into your hands. Breathe. Amazing. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale in between your hands. And now keep your left hand on the floor and bring your right hand up towards the sky. And a twist. Breathe. And bring your right arm over your right ear. And then right arm up. Place it on the mat. And now come back to the outer edge of your left foot and bring your feet maybe a little bit closer together. You see like my little distance. And we're doing heel to heel again. It's kind of confusing, and then straighten. Our right leg is straightened, and we're folding. Actually, come up, sorry. So our right leg should be in front, our left leg in the back, our heels are aligned, and we're not like this. We're a little bit closer, okay? Hands on your hips. And then do a little back bend, look up. And then exhale. Start to fold over your right leg. Very gently. And if you need, again, something to reach the ground, that's fine. And if this is all you do, that's fine too. It takes practice. But I'm going to try to go all the way down. And the goal here is not really to reach your nose to your leg, but it's to extend your back. And breathe. Amazing. Now come up. And we're just going to simply do the other side. So come to the front of the mat. Bring your right leg back. Heel to heel. Hands on your hips. Again, I'm looking up. And then exhale, I'm going to fold into the left leg. Don't hyperextend, because then you'll never make it to the leg. Or you will, but then you'll have injuries. Breathe. See, this side is not, this is my bad. I have a weird left side. In fact, this really hurts. So I'm just going to do this. Good, good, good. All right, come up. How is everyone doing? Did anyone drop out? Y'all are still here? Yes. Okay. Amazing. Okay, we're going to do some tree poses. So come to the center of your mat. Maybe your hands on your hips. I like putting my hands on my hips. Bring your right leg into your chest. And maybe if you need a wall too, that's fine. But it would be more like this. And then place the sole of your right foot on your left thigh, on the inside of it. That's it. Hands on your hips. Find your drishti. So the drishti is basically a nice fancy word that means your focus, your gaze point. So just find something and look at it, and that'll keep you balanced. And when you feel like you're balanced, maybe start to bring your arms up, overhead. Maybe you can even look up. And if you fall out, just come back. Breathe. And now, same leg. We're on our left leg. Place your right leg over, like we're in a figure 4. And then start to bend your left leg. Hands into center. And if this is bad for you, just stay here. I'm just trying to introduce some more fun. Breathe. Steady wins the race. Okay, I start to straighten. Shake it out. We have one more side. We're almost there, y'all. Thanks for sticking in. Okay, all the weight's on our right leg now. Bring our left leg in. I can show you the wall better here. So if you're using a wall, just do it like this. Okay, and now place the sole of your left foot on the inside of your right thigh. Who here likes thighs of a chicken? Nobody can answer. Okay, when you have your balance, find your drishti, y'all. And bring your arms up. Tree pose. Vrikshasana. Amazing. Heart. Hands to heart center. And now same deal. Take your left leg and do this little figure 4 right above your right knee. Ooh, this is a nice little hip number. And then if you did it earlier, start to bend your right leg. Breathe. Maybe bend even deeper. Ooh, yes. All right, let it go. Do a little dance. Actually, do just whatever. Do whatever you want in your body. Yes. Okay. Oh, that's nice. Let's do a forward fold. So we're really wide-legged on that mat, y'all. Okay, wide. Spread them. Arms up. And now exhale, fold over. This should feel good. And place your hands on the mat in between your legs. Can y'all see? Yeah. And just hang here. Just hang out. I'm going to fix my hair. And breathe. Don't forget to breathe. And if your head can reach the mat, that's cool. But if it doesn't, that's also cool. That's even cooler. Okay, now place your hands on your hips. Inhale, come into halfway. So we're doing our flat back. And then exhale, you may even be able to fold further. Maybe grab your big toes with your two peace fingers. Breathe. Hang out and breathe. Unshrug your shoulders. Unclasp your jaw. Okay, good. Slowly, we're coming into halfway. And then finish it. Go all the way up. Hands on your hips. Amazing. Okay, one more standing pose. Bring your feet out so they're facing out to the side. That's right. Okay, find your balance. And once you have that, start to bend your legs. This is the diva pose. Who here is a diva? Let's be divas. Hands up. And now, let's try this, y'all. So, on an inhale, come to the tippy toes of your right foot. Exhale, let it go. Again, inhale, tippy toes, right foot. Exhale, tippy toes, right foot. Exhale. Now do the left. Tippy toes, left foot. Exhale. Tippy toes, left foot. Exhale. And now do every other one. So inhale right, exhale down. Inhale left, exhale down. Inhale right. I'm going to put my hands down. Oh my goodness. Inhale left. Inhale right. And now both. Oh, and then let it go. And then straighten your legs. Okay. Let's come into Malasana. So we're still standing. Our feet aren't out quite as much to the side. They're more like at an angle. You see mine. And we're kind of a little wider than hips width. Your feet. Try to mimic mine. And now slowly bring your bum to the ground, like towards the ground. But you're not going to sit. You're going to squat. And then bring your hands into heart center and use your elbows to open your hips. This is the yogi squat. Breathe. Oh my gosh. And if you lose your balance like I did, just come back. Breathe. Checking the time. Okay. And now place your right hand on the ground, like where up above your foot. See, like I'm doing. And then your left arm up. Maybe, if this feels good. And if you're feeling adventurous, you can wrap it. Here, I'll kind of show you. Stay where you are, but I'm going to show you what that looks like if you do want to try. You're wrapping here, and you're coming around. But please don't hurt yourself. And you want to make sure that your body is centered. Like, you don't want to do like this, you know. And breathe. And if you're here, that's fine too. Come back to center. Now place your left hand over here, right hand up. And if you took that, do it. Try to do it here. But always remember, one side is going to be easier, most likely, than the other for most bodies. Again, unless you're in Cirque du Soleil. Amazing. Come back to center. Let's come on our bums. Legs out, like that in front of you. Give them a little shake. Okay. Arms up overhead. Exhale, fold over your legs. And now let's come onto our backs. We're almost done, y'all. Come on, do your feet on the floor. You're bending your legs. Back is on the floor. Now we're going to do a bridge pose. So if you can graze your heels, that's good with your fingers. That's about right. See, like I'm doing. Okay, so now on an inhale, just lift up your pelvis. And maybe snuggle your elbows underneath you and clasp your hands. That's right. And breathe. If you snuggled your shoulders, unsnuggle them. Put them on the ground, and then slowly bring your pelvic area back, your bum. Let's do it again. So inhale up. Snuggle, snuggle. Breathe. And then come back. And now we have one more, and those of you that are big back benders, this is your moment to shine. But only do this if you feel safe. I don't want to be responsible for anyone breaking their neck. Please, God. So lift your thighs, your hips. And then if you're going all the way, I don't think I'm going to explain how to do it because I want you to do it how you do it. So do your full bow. And if you're in your full back bend, make sure that the tendency is that your knees will splay out. I can't really see what I'm doing, but try not to do that. Come to maybe your tippy toes. Ugh. And if you're in bridge pose, that's just stay there. It's safe. Okay, great. Amazing. If you're in the full thing, safely, slowly come down. Oh my goodness. Bring your knees in. Give yourself a hug. Actually roll back and forth. This is called the poor man's chiropractor. If you don't have hundreds to drop, you can just do this. Okay. Come to still. We're back on our backs. Our feet are folded. Our legs are. You know what I'm talking about. Okay, now place your right leg, like we did earlier, this figure 4. Put your right foot right below your knee. We're doing a figure 4. And stay here if that's good. If you want to add more, lift your left leg and put your right hand in between that little hole there and grab your thigh. Can y'all see? I need to show you better, I think. So it's like this, figure 4, your leg, you're putting this in between there. And I'm trying not to burn myself on this candle. Okay. And breathe here. And use your right elbow to like push your right thigh. So you're really feeling that stretch. And then from here, just bring your right foot, the right sole of the foot to the floor into this little twist here. Does that make sense? I'll show you again. So I'm here, figure 4. I'm just bringing my hips over to the left. See? And then you're looking right. A nice little stretch. And if this is really uncomfortable, just put your right foot on the floor. Your right leg. Breathe. Amazing. Come back to center. We're going to put our left figure 4, so left foot over the right thigh, right below the knee. See? Y'all got it. And then take your left hand. There's going to be a little hole there, like a little box. Put it in between. Grab the thigh. And bring it in here. And kind of push your left thigh with your left elbow. And again, you can leave your foot here. If this is what you want to do, that's fine. Okay, now place your right foot on the floor. And now again, take your thighs over to the right. Place the sole of this left foot on the floor. And twist. A little twist. And if this sucks for you, just put the leg down. I would just put the leg down anyway. This is way better. Oh. Let gravity take over. Gravity. Isn't that a song? Probably. Amazing. Come back to center. Let's do a happy baby. So you're taking your feet with your hands on the outside, or you can even do the inside. Whatever works for you. And you can be still or you can move. I love this pose. I wish I could just do this in public. But I don't think it's acceptable, unfortunately. So move. Then if you're feeling flexy, you can straighten them out. This is a large hip opener. And then y'all, when you're ready, slowly come into your final resting pose. Shavasana. Let your feet sway out. Let your palms face up. And rest. Coming back to ourselves. Coming back to the breath. Slowly start to wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes. Bring your arms up above your head. And just give yourself a big stretch like you would when you first wake up in the morning. Let it go. And come over to your right side into the fetal position. After this practice, we are reborn. I hope. You should feel nice. And gently place your left palm on the ground and use that to bring your body up. We're going to come into our little cross-legged position again. Excuse me, oh my gosh. Back to where we started. Place your right hand on your heart and your left hand on your tummy. Feel yourself breathing. Feel yourself beating. Feel yourself being alive. And let's do an Om together, even though I can't hear y'all, but let's do it anyway. So hands to heart center. Inhale. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. That means peace, peace, peace. Bring your fingers to your third eye, your unibrow, if you have one, that I may only think pure thoughts. Bring the thumbs to your lips, that I will only say pure thoughts. Good luck to me. Then put your thumbs to your heart, and that I will only feel pure thoughts. Bow. Namaste, y'all. Thank you for giving me your morning. I'll talk to all three of you today. Okay, I'm going to shut it off. Give me some feedback if you want. All right. Have a great morning.